Hey everybody, Chris Perillo from chris.perillo.com here, and I was just messing around on my desktop and had a few people asking me what I have been using on my desktop, specifically on the rightmost monitor, the one that usually sits behind me when I do videos, of course the live video feed as well. This is actually a utility that's letting me read the system log directly on the desktop in the foreground. Of course, it's sitting atop a background that I made a while ago with a program called Oxidizer. I think I did a video on that. Let's launch it. Oxidizer. Don't know if it's actually going to show up in the log as launching. That's okay. This is just primarily for troubleshooting purposes. Then above that, you may have seen two columns of green text. And these two columns are specifically letting me see memory usage and CPU usage of all the processes. Let's see here. What do we got here? Wow, Firefox is taking up a lot. Time to kill Firefox. Quit Firefox. Feels so good to release some memory. Alright, this is the app that I use on the Mac desktop, something called Geek Tool. It's free. It's a system preference. And with it, you could view shell commands live and in real time. That's what I've got going on with the CPU and memory. I could view a file, which is exactly what I was doing with the system log, or I could view a photo or an image, a picture, directly by viewing a URL with a refresh time. So say like a traffic webcam that refreshes every 60 seconds, no need to launch a separate app. I could use it directly on the desktop. I don't even know if people use static photos for webcams anymore. So let's go ahead, and this is my default group. I only have one group. That's fine. I'm going to create a new entry, and it's defaulting to a console log. And it's got a path. Of course, that path is not the right one. So I'm going to choose system log, open it, var /log /system log. We'll hit enter. Now, this is it normally places, for some reason, it's not very, it's dual screen aware because I can use it on two monitors, but let me drag it over onto the second screen so you can see it with a better, better degree of ease because I'm going to be tweaking the Geek tool. I can change the colors in the font. So let's change the color of the font to yellow. There we go. That looks better. And we can show the shadow around the frame. Of course, I don't really want a frame. It's kind of janky. Let's put a drop shadow on the text, though. It'd be so much easier, forcing a carriage return. I can also resize so that lines don't wrap, which is always tricky, especially when you're dealing with log files. Now, is this going to be useful? Well, maybe. You know, if I want to read out logs without necessarily flipping between windows, and if I have all this empty desktop real estate anyway, then yeah, it could be useful. Of course, I could also create a new shell command as well. Like, let's say I wanted to go with top and refresh of 10 seconds. I can tweak the colors in the font text again to yellow if I wanted to. I can, drop shadow, changing a variety of things, including an icon. I can choose to hide the output and just only show the icon. Change the refresh time, of course. Doing a variety of things. So it's quite useful, especially from a troubleshooting perspective. I'm going to delete that entry just because I like the way my desktop is. I like what I have running and what I don't have running at the time. It's easy to use. It's free. Available right here, projects.tynsoe.org. You may know of a similar tool for either Windows or Linux. That's fine. That's cool. I mean, we love looking at all kinds of software, especially if you're one of us, a geek. My email address is chris@perillo.com, and you're welcome to drop me a line in case you know of a cool app that we may want to take a look at, possibly even do some live screencasting for. And I'm actually using iShowU in a high quality to try to push it up to YouTube in a higher quality. Hopefully it'll translate well, especially with YouTube's new settings. You're also welcome to stop by our it's our community of sorts at geeks.perillo.com, where we like telling each other what's going on in our lives, and we like making software recommendations and asking for software recommendations. It's just kind of what we do. So you're welcome to stop by there. Of course, you're also welcome to stop by the live video feed, which you can be a part of. I don't really have chat integrated within the screencast, unfortunately, because I'm recording my desktop, just trying to launch a variety of apps to see if I can make that via the system log rotate a little further. Not a lot of activity there. That's good. Usually it's just error messages that pop up down there. So I'm happy to see that it's not moving, a lot. That makes me happy. I don't know about you, but that's just me. Okay, so anyway, you're welcome to stop by the live video feed, be a part of the chat room, and you may see in the background these apps running, and you could ask me about them. The chat room could likely answer it now that I've recorded a screencast for them. And you're also, just welcome to view the experience. Sit back and enjoy it, and be a part of whatever it is that we do on a regular basis, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.